quickly become a crucial part of the Dallas special team unity, and the franchise want to make sure he remains in Texas for years to come. Brandon Aubrey originally signed a 3-year contract with the Cowboys in 2023 after making a unique transition from a professional soccer to the NFL. His rookie deal was relatively modest compared to the top-tier veteran kicker, reflecting his unproven status at the time. Now entering the final year of that contract, Obla is classified as restricted free agent RFA. Heading into the next league year, this means Dallas holds significant control over his future. If the Cowboys choose to apply restricted free agent tender, they can either match any outside offer sheet or receive draft compensation depending on tender level. Reports indicate that the Cowboys are actively negotiating a long-term extension rather than simply relying on a RFA tender. The organization view Oblays as a fundamental piece of their special team unity and prefer a long-term stability at the kicker position for Oblays. Since entering the league, Obley has delivered historic production. He set NFL record for consecutive midfield goal for beginning career. He consistently converted kicks from 15 yards. He was named to the Pro Bowl in his first 2 seasons. Also, he earned All-Pro recognition, solidifying himself as one of the league elite kicker. Aubrey, his accuracy, leg strength, and calm demeanor with clutch moment have directly contributed to a multiple Cowboys victories. In several games, Aubrey delivered game-winning or momentum shifting kicks that preserved Dallas' playoff positioning. For the team with championship aspirations, consistency at kicker is non-negotiable, and Aubrey has proven to be one of the most dependent specialists in football of NFL. While exact figures have not been officially confirmed, insiders project that new extension could place Aubrey among the highest paid kicker in the NFL when Cowboy extended his contract. Top-tier NFL kicker currently earn between $5 million up to $6 million per year on average. If negotiation goes smoothly, Aubrey's next deal could fall within that range, possibly structured over 3 or 5 years with granted money to reflect his elite performance. If the Cowboys fail to finalize a long-term extension for Aubrey before the new league year, they are expected to apply a high-level restricted free agent tender, which could be worth approximately $6 million for 1 season. However, that would likely to serve as a temporary solution rather than a long-term commitment. Cowboys Executive Vice President Stephen Jones has publicly acknowledged that discussions are ongoing, while he has indicated that both sides are interested in reaching an agreement. He is also admitted that they have not yet finalized terms. The Cowboys front office is managing multiple contract priorities this offseason, which may influence the timing of Aubrey extension in Dallas Cowboys. Still, a league analyst widely expect Dallas to secure him before allowing any serious outside interest. The Dallas deal to master for Aubrey kicker are often overlooked until they miss. In today's NFL, where many games are decided by 3 points or fewer, having a reliable kicker is competitive advantage. Oblets provide a long-range scoring ability, a clutch performance under pressure, and special team stability, confidence for coaching staff in a late-game scenarios. For a franchise that regularly competes for a playoff positioning, looking in one league best kicker eliminates unnecessary uncertainty. All signs point toward Brandon Oble remaining with a Dallas Cowboy long terms, whether through a multiple-year extension finalized before the new league year or via restricted free agents tender. As a temporary bride, Dallas is unlikely to let him walk away instead of signing a new contract. Move, the team has set its sight on signing 4 promising players: Fernando Mendoza, Ruben Blaine, Alvin Lees, and David Baylor. These transfers are more than routine acquisitions. They reflect Dallas' intent to address a long-standing roster weaknesses while adding a youth talent capable of contributing immediately. Fernando Mendoza. He is an offensive line reinforcement. Fernando Mendoza is regarded as one of the top young offensive linemen available this offseason, standing for 6'5" and 315 pounds. Mendoza combines a brute strength with a footwork allowing him to excel in both pass protection and run blocking. He is 24 years old and positioned for offensive guard. The Cowboys have struggled with a consistency along the offensive line in a previous season, often giving up a critical sacks in a clutch situation. Mendoza's arrival provides competition for the starting guard's position and offers a long-term stability in a Dallas Cowboy. His ability to adapt a multiple line position add flexibility, which could allow a Dallas to rotate a player depending on matchups or injuries. Many analysts predicted that Mendoza could immediately bolster the offensive front, giving a quarterback Dak Prescott more time and improving the running game efficiently. A reliable offensive line is the foundation of successful NFL team. By signing a Mendoza, Dallas is addressing one of its most pressing needs, reducing a pressure on skills player and laying the groundwork for a more balanced offensive attack. Second player is Ruben Blaine, a defensive line enhancement. Ruben Blaine is a dynamic defensive end, has drawn attention for his ability to pressure the quarterback and disrupt opposing offenses. Known for his quick first step and relentless pursuit, Blaine is a natural fit for a Dallas defensive scheme. He is a defensive end with age of 25. The Cowboys' pass rush has sometimes lacked depth in rotation. Blaine's versatility allows him to line up at a multiple position on the defensive line, providing both rotational support and situation pass rush opportunities. His addition could enhance third down efficiency to help to create a turnover and relieve a pressure from the starting defensive end. potentially leading to more sacks and forced errors. A pointed pass rush is critical for a playoff success. Ben brings a youthful energy and proven college production, which allows Dallas to pressure opposing quarterback consistently without overextending a starters. Alvin Lee's a second upgrade. The second is a vital part of a Dallas defense, and Alvin Lee is expected to make an immediate impact. Lee is the one for the ball hawking ability, speed, and positional versatility, capable of playing safety and cornerback roles. Lee addresses a critical needs in the defensive backfield. He has proven ability to lead the quarterback, anticipate plays, and generate a turnovers in a high-pressure situation, such as a third and long or red zone scenarios. Ali's instinct and speed up could prevent a big plays and swing a momentum in a favor of a Dallas. Turnover are a game-changing. Ali's addition provides the Cowboys with a versatile defensive weapon who can contribute an immediate in pass coverage, a special team and situational matchup which increase the team's overall defensive reliability. David Baylor, a linebacker depth and leadership. Linebacker David Baylor brings a combination of a size, speed, and football intelligence that the Cowboys need to anchor the middle of their defense. Baylor is known for his consistency in tackling and his ability to lead the opposing offense effectively. Baylor will provide a depth behind the starting linebacker, rotating into a sub-package and contributing on our special teams. His football IQ allows him to quickly adapt to a defensive schemes, and he can cover a tight ends, running back, and contribute in blitz package. Cowboy need this transfer matter due to a linebacker depth is essential to sustaining a defensive performance over the long NFL season. Baylor's versatility and reliability allow a Dallas to mitigate a risk of injury and fatigue while maintaining a competitive performance on every down or every player. Strategic implication of the transfer. The first one is an offensive stability. Mendoza strengthened the line, protecting the quarterback and improving the run game. Fans have reacted positively on social media, praising a Dallas' proactive approach to strengthening a weak point. Many see the moves as evidence that Cowboys are serious about contending for NFL East title and potential making a deep playoff run. A social media boost highlighted the excitement around Mendoza's offensive line potential, Ali's secondary contribution, and the combined defensive depth. Just now, it's officially George Pickens, Mark Crosby, and Tyrann Mathieu officially signed a new contract in Dallas Cowboy. The Dallas Cowboy entered the 2026 offseason under enormous pressure. After falling short of Super Bowl expectations yet again, the front office knew small adjustment would not be enough. Big names began circulating in the league conversation. Explosive wide receiver George Pickens, a dominant edge rusher Max Crosby, and the veteran safety Tyrann Mathieu It's officially a new player of Dallas Cowboy. George Pickens, who is an offensive weapon, Dallas cannot afford to lose. Dallas cannot afford to lose George Pickens, which is very offensive weapon in NFL. George Pickens arrived in Dallas after trade from Pittsburgh Steelers in 2025. At the time, many analysts questioned whether he could handle the spotlight of America's team. He answered his emphatically. In his first season wearing the star, Pickens posted elite production. Over 1,400 receiving yards, near double-digit touchdown, Pro Bowl recognition, second team All-Pro honor. He quickly became one of the most dangerous vertical threats in NFL. George Pickens is an elite ball tracking. Pickens has an extraordinary ability to locate and adjust to deep passes in the middle, a few receivers in the league. Also, George Pickens can track the ball over the shoulder the way he does. George Pickens contested a catch dominance at 6.3 with long arm and body control. He wins 50 out of 50 ball consistency. Even tight coverage rarely stop him. Explosiveness after the catch. While known as a deep ball specialist, he also generates yards after catch thanks to acceleration and strength. His competitive